Yo aquí empiezo mi viaje como emigrante ya, empezar desde Guatemala. Y aquí pues ya voy para adelante ya.
We're riding in a decommissioned American school bus, quickly making our way out of San Pedro Sula, the Honduran city with one of the highest murder rates in the world. I'm sitting with Anthony, a 16-year-old migrant traveler, or who American immigration officials refer to as an unaccompanied minor. Our destination is the northern border with Guatemala, one step closer to Anthony's goal of eventually reaching the United States. Imagine being 16 years old, leaving home on your own, $8 in your pocket, and trying to make it all the way from Honduras to the United States, close to 2,000 miles.
Nosotros los cuidamos más, aunque casi igual va, pero más de la migración.
You know, this is not the normal kind of thing for a kid to be doing.
Pues, ahí no sabría qué decirle porque la verdad pues ya ahorita ya me siento hasta más con valor porque la primera vez lo hice de 14 años.
Anthony is making his fourth attempt at getting to and then across the U.S. border, and he's far from alone. In 2014, more than 68,000 minors from Central America were caught trying to illegally enter the United States. As a result, the United States has put pressure on Mexico to stop the young migrants from arriving in the first place, apprehending the kids along the southern border with Guatemala and sending them back home. We left Anthony and traveled 350 miles up the road near the Mexican border to join up with Gustavo, Nelson, and Rodrigo, 3 teenagers who, like Anthony, are fleeing Honduras, but are attempting the journey to the U.S. for just the first time.
Con seguridad por aquí, ¿ves? ¿Me entendés? Salimos más adelante, pues. ¿Ah? Sí, vos. Pues el puente ya pasamos, vos allá no está, pues atrás. Por aquí, ve. ¿O por donde veníamos?
Sí, porque por allá es la calle, ¿ves? Por allá es la calle, ¿ves?
The crackdown on migrants by Mexican immigration has caused the price for a coyote, like this one who we followed as he took migrants across the river into Mexico from Guatemala, to almost double to around $8,000 per person for passage to the U.S. And so kids like Gustavo and his friends, with little money and even less experience, are forced to go it alone. The fare to cross the river on a raft is $1 per person, and after watching a stream of older migrants cross the river on foot, the boys decide they can save money and do the same.
Ya ve el tío, mira dónde le llega, hasta dónde, mira.
Uh-oh.
This border between Guatemala and Mexico is totally open. You can see just people freely going across on small rafts. We got chickens, we got produce coming across. This river crossing into Mexico would seem like a natural place for a border patrol crackdown, but it's not being implemented here. With the amount of goods, merchandise, livestock, and people crossing every day directly under the official border control checkpoint, it would just seem to be too lucrative for too many involved. Looks like they might finally have the courage to go.